Mhm. And good morning and welcome to Touch Base Daily. My name is Ron Foster, touching base with you as I always do every day during the week. And I'm with my partner in crime on this wonderful TrendWatch Thursday with Mr. Chris Edwards.
Good
What's going on,
morning.
bud?
Nothing. It's a Thursday.
What's
We're here.
going on? A lot in the news. There are some headlines, but you know what? My brain is just like, I'm on vacation mode for some reason. I don't know why between yesterday and today. I am just like, just want to be on vacation.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Vacation's all I ever wanted. Vacation, got to get away.
Okay. I don't even know what that song is, but
You don't know the
okay.
songs by the Go-Go's?
I don't remember that one.
Maybe I'm out of tune. Maybe I'm so out of tune that you can't recognize it. Anyway, let's say good morning to some folks. We have the wonderful Grand Awakening Thursday, Ron, Chris, and everyone at Touch Base Daily. So good to see you. Aya has the gold this morning. Aya has the gold. And look, Mimi is in the top contending with the silver. She says, good morning, Ron, Chris, and RLPTBD family. And in third place, and not least, is our Chris R. She says, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And who else is in the building? Omar. Omar, you must be like on some kind of, is your office still on the corner of the building? Are you got the corner office? Because no one can hang out. You've been promoted. He's been on a lot lately. That's good to see him back.
Yeah.
He said, yo, what's up, everyone? So good to see you. And we have the wonderful Kimmy. Kim is in the building. She says hello with the microphone. Kim, one day we're gonna have you a part of this, panel conversation, because you have a lot to say and you are smart and you have a lot to give. So I think it's just a matter of time. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Okay. And so I say all the blessings. Hey, Kelly A's in the building. Good morning, everyone. She says, I came into a serenade. Did I serenade you guys? Yeah, that's how I was feeling. How many people know the Go-Go song, Vacation? How many of you folks out there know Vacation?
I don't know that song.
Vacation's all I ever wanted. Vacation, have to get away. Vacation.
I probably have heard it, but just don't remember it. But all right, so hold on.
So in the mud.
Okay. So wait, listen. I want to let's talk about something really quick before we dive into TrendWatch Thursday.
We want to talk about,
so let's talk about YouTube a little bit. So for those that do not know, YouTube is constantly updating and changing algorithms and moving things around. Same thing with StreamYard, and these two are integrated, and this is how we come to you guys on this platform. I've been noticing that a lot of people have been commenting or saying that they've been commenting and we're not seeing it. So I want to address that. First off, we love that everyone is commenting in the chat on the side, and we try to read through and put up as much of people's comments as possible. But I want you guys to be aware that there are bugs, and part of it is the vertical and horizontal previews that formats that YouTube have, and also there's another bug that's allowing some of the comments to not show up. So if you guys are commenting, or especially like on Fridays when you are putting in your Focus Friday accounts that you want highlighted and we don't see it, just know that we're not ignoring you. Because a lot of times I will go back and I will scan through the chats. It's just that it's just not showing up on our end in the software that we are using. So one of the ways we're going to try to mitigate that problem is, as you can see right here, we're going to run the live chat, the feed over top the video. Okay.
Yeah, so you can see.
Now, if you have put a comment in the chat and you don't see it here, either try to keep putting something in, or if you know Ron or I, DM us in on Instagram. And what I'll
Yes,
do moving forward is I will keep Instagram open so that I can see if there are problems. Because a lot of
true.
times, when you guys are commenting, and I know it can be frustrating that you're participating and we don't see it. It's not us avoiding you or disregarding your comments. It's just that literally we can't see it. Some people
Yes.
are able to see it, but we might not be able to. I have been in this room plenty of times when I'm not on and I've made comments and I notice it doesn't show up in this chat. I don't take it personally. It's just a part of the platform. It's a growing pain. It's a YouTube thing. It's not something where we're ignoring your comments. So just please bear with us as we try to figure out and do the best we can in regards to incorporating your comments. And a lot of times, Ron, even when we're talking, we'll display your comments below in the lower third. So with that being said, let's jump into the show and have a great show, everybody.
Yes, and also that was thank you Chris, thank you so much for sharing that. And also, you guys don't see what we see behind the scenes as well. Um, Sometimes we have trolls that are in the building, so we're deleting stuff as well as trying to stay with you guys in the
Yeah.
chat and the comment box. So sometimes we get some trolls, like we had one last week, maybe it was Monday, I think it was Monday, and they went in and put NIGG, like every comment in, and the next time IG, and I mean, and I had to go through and delete each one of them as we're still having a conversation with you guys.
Yeah.
So it's not don't take it personal. Don't take it like, oh, no one's looking at my work, no one's sharing, sharing what I'm saying. It is a lot to do. Now, I always say, if you want to know what it's like, you can always join us. And you can see what goes on behind the scenes. So, because those of us that are here on this panel talking to you guys and having a conversation with you all, there's a lot of logistics that are going on at the same time. There are tabs I have to put up to get ready for you guys. There are, again, like Chris was saying, we have the vertical YouTube, and we have the horizontal, a landscape, and then we also have to contend with different little quirks when it comes to StreamYard. StreamYard has also some bugs some days. So
Yeah.
there's a lot going on. So please do not take it personal. It's not about you in that regard, because we try to get all you guys' comments up as much as we can. We try to get it up. Now, do we share it verbally? Not all the time, but we do get the comments up on the screen. One is because I like when the comments are on the screen too, because when people go back to repeat and see the
Yeah.
show, they can see all of your comments. So
Yeah.
because when you do a live show, you can see the comments, but when you do a record, these comments are not part of the conversation. So we're always trying to get your comments on board. So please do not take it personal. We are here to serve you and to build a beautiful community. Okay, let's go. Let's dive in. And if you have a topic to this TrendWatch Thursday, if you have a headline that you want to share or that you're curious about or you want to talk about and say, hey, this happened last night, this happened this morning, put it out there, because we have the ability to even put little stars next to that. I don't know if you know that, because obviously you don't because you're not behind the board. But if you have a thought, and which we've done many times, is that you've had a thought, we put a little star on it, and then we're able to go back. So just trying to give you the whole picture so you can understand it's not about you being rejected or we're not listening to what you have to say. All right, so there you go.
All right, hold on. There's a comment I want to address. So Lisa says, I hear you, but when the panel is on, you guys hardly ever read comments. It is a bit frustrating and to participate and get ignored, but that's just me. So Lisa, just as we had mentioned earlier, when we have, Ron and I talking or four people talking, there's a lively conversation going. And of course, the chat is going. We try to address that by either putting up the comment on the page like this. Now, not all times we're going to do that. It's not possible to do that every single time, but we try. And as we said, we will try to do a little bit better. But this is a learning curve for everyone. Like I said, if you have never done this, this is not easy. That's the first thing. There are a lot of moving parts. There are a lot of people. As of right now, there's only about 5 people in the room. There are times where there are 50 to 100 people in the room and they all have comments. You might not see it. We see it. And we're trying to do 3 things at the same time. Ron and I, or the panel, is having a conversation. We're interacting with one another. We're reading, and then we're also prepping materials to either put up or to share as well. And we have to also be mindful of time. So I'm always looking at time. So we can't get everyone's comment on the screen every single time. We will try to do things like this where we put your comment up. But I want to make sure I address that. Do not take this personally. This is not geared towards you or anyone else. We understand you want to comment and participate, but we can't get everyone's comments up on the screen. So if that's the case, then we would just have a conversation where we're just putting up everyone's comments and addressing them individually. That's not possible. And I want to address that. This goes for everyone in the community.
Yes. Thank you. That was good. Thank you, Chris, for that. So we're here. We're going to try to get everything out there for you guys, because this is a community. So we're building community. And like Chris said, there's always growing pains as well. So and this is a learning curve. So one day, if people in this community decide to sponsor Patreon, then we can probably hire someone, or if you want to contribute by putting money into the kill, we could afford a producer.
Absolutely.
But until that day happens,
absolutely. And then here's the other thing too.
We are what we are.
There is a QR code over there.
Yes.
If you want to participate and be a part of the panel, you can do that. We encourage everyone, especially people that are in this community on a regular basis. We want to hear your voices. Come on. We don't have a problem with sharing the screen with you guys. So feel free to jump on and participate and be a part of the panel.
Yeah, so we always like, and again, we are always trying to encourage all of you to come on. So we don't have a bias. There is no bias. So let's see what else is in the bill. Let's see what comments are here. So we got the good mornings in. We got the Aya. We got Kimmy Kim. She says, I like that. I have to repeat this again. Kimmy says, that's why I put the mic up. He was singing.
Ron was serenading us.
Kimmy gets a kick out every time I try to sing a tune. It was Aya. So there we go. And let's see, you can also, I like this one. Mimi says, you can also filter to see not just top chat, but all chat. Yeah, we have all chats on our screen. So that's what's on our screen. So we see everything that comes through. And like I said, there's some foul language that comes through. There are trolls that come through. Yeah. And we also want to protect the audience as well from those people as well. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot of moving pieces. But just to give you an idea of what's happening, and like we peaked today already at 33 people, and at one time in this room, right now there's 14. It moves all over the place throughout the whole hour.
And it depends on what we're saying. When we say certain words, it triggers the algorithm and pushes it out even further. And that's when you start to get a lot more people. Whenever we talk about a certain individual or administration, that's when it starts to tend to peak. And then we start to see the different trolls and the different people that are in here just to throw shade or whatever you want to call it.
Kimmy Kim says, yes, I figured that last Friday. I just looked to see the way people made their FF Focus Friday comment that you actually read. Yes, if you put FF on a Focus Friday, we will see it because it lets us know that is a Focus Friday count to look at. Hey, Janet's in the building. Greetings all, she says. And we have the wonderful Photo Ken art. Yo, check out Photo Ken art. He has a YouTube page, and he put out some great photography yesterday. Was it or 2 days ago? And I just saw it yesterday. But guys, check out his photography. Beautiful work. I was like, go Ken. So I tried to do a link between the two, and I need to get back to that. I was in the middle of also working on a project. But good morning, he says, everyone. Hope your day is chill all the way through. And Kimmy says, also, if we, the viewers, don't see comments, there is a link on the page to get top comments or one for all comments. That's true too. Thank you, Kimmy Kim. See, some folks are, that's how we work as a community. We learn from each other. Bryson says, "What's up, Ron? What's up, Chris? What's up, everybody? Happy Bridgeton Day. Happy Law and Order Thursday."
Yeah, I didn't realize Bridgerton, it comes back today. So
Bridgerton is back?
That's another binge watch.
Another binge watch, yes. And Chris, not Chris, Adrian put me onto a new, well, first of all, I've been watching The Pitt. So The Pitt has been really good. I mean, I had to turn my head several times. It's so good.
It is one of the most real, it's probably the most realistic medical drama out there ever.
The blood.
And it's won numerous awards. They just won some Golden Globes. Noah Wiley just won a Golden Globe, I believe, for his role. Yeah, so it's an amazing show. We started watching it last year and just got hooked, and we can't wait till every Thursday to watch it. Every Friday we watch it.
So I know they're on season 2, but I'm on season 1, episode 3 or 4. I think I'm on 4 now. Yesterday I got to 4. So, and really great show. I am, it's like, remember ER back in the day? We all rushed to see ER. It's like ER, but reality. Like ER, you couldn't put none of the stuff that was real on TV. People would be like gored out.
And the other thing too about The Pitt, just for those that have never seen it, and not to give anything away, The Pitt is like a mashup of ER and the TV show that was on Fox called 24 with Keith Sutherland. So The Pitt takes place in one shift in the ER for the entire season. So every episode is 1 hour in one shift. So they typically have one shift typically for them is like 10 it's 10 episodes, so it's 10 hours. So you see them when they come in that morning, that's the first episode, and when they leave, that's the season finale at the end of the season. It is riveting. 1 hour of storytelling per episode. So you see these people's one day in a life basically for a season. It's well written, it's well acted. They have great people that support
characters.
Well, not even the characters, but support team, like medical physicians that are actually telling them how to perform these procedures and how to move, and it's just really, really good. It's a top-notch.
I saw the interview. His interview. He was on one of these stations, and he was explaining how I think his mom was in the professional health profession or something, and then he was also on what was it, ER? Was he on ER or was he on the other? He was on the Sandra. He was on Grey's Anatomy. Which one was he on? I think it was ER. Oh no,
Wiley?
No, was
he was on ER. He was on ER.
And but yeah, he is. I mean, that show is incredible. But also, this is from Photo Kin Arts. He says, "Did you already discuss the trend watch on Melania, the documentary this week?"
No, we haven't gotten there.
I heard the advertisement. Let's go for it.
Let's start. So, this documentary, Melania, was Amazon gave her a shitload of money, basically. All right?
Yes, ridiculous.
This movie cost $77 million. I believe she got like 40 million out of it, and then the rest is in PR and stuff like that. They had a screening at the White House, and typically screenings are always held in the East Wing, but because they destroyed the East Wing, they had to create an outdoor space for the screening. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Well, so it follows.
Go ahead. Continue.
It follows her, and it's telling her story basically. But that's not even the real story. The story is people have been tracking via their movie apps like Fandango, AMC, and looking at the bookings. There are theaters that have sold not one ticket in pre-sales. And there's someone had actually tracked all the theaters in Australia, and I think they sold one ticket. They sold one ticket. Yeah. And
the Melania movie looks like a box office flop. What it means for Amazon. The documentary is expected to bring in 2 million to 5 million domestically this weekend. And they, Jimmy Kimmel also did a skit last night It was the
Yes.
night before.
The
And he
night before.
$1. That's maybe one person popped up with $1 for the show. Interesting.
And
But
they paid $77 million for this movie.
yeah, that half of it went into her pocket allegedly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not one to be watching this movie.
I will not be watching it. I will
First of
not be
all,
streaming it. They are not getting a view. And
not one.
that right there is more than enough that she's going to get.
That's right.
You
She
got on the
got this
screen.
one post right here just now. So she's
Yeah.
done. Moving right along.
For me
But
personally.
so yesterday I saw the commercial. That's why I'm laughing that when Kim put it on the screen, because I was here working and then the commercial came on the TV and she was talking in her voice, her broken in English. And I said, no, this cannot be happening. And I said, oh, they just released the movie. So anyway, but that was the big joke yesterday on Kimmel. If you haven't seen the joke on Kimmel, Jimmy Kimmel Live, check it out yesterday. It was hilarious. So check that out. What else is in here? What else is in the building? And thank you, Bubba. Bubba says, God loves you. Yes, he does. And he loves you too. God is good all the time and all the time. Everyone say,
God is good.
Yeah,
God is good.
And let the church say amen.
Amen.
Did you see Omar's comment that says, we need to add a producer to the show so that you can focus more on the interaction of the community. Yep.
As you've been talking, I've been kind of putting up a few of the comments just so we get some of them up
and
there.
As we said, one day we'll have some streaming dollars in here and people, but we are getting closer to 1,000, which we'll be able to start getting a little marketing money in here. We are now past 800, so we're 800 plus as subscribers. So that's a good thing. So we are continuing to grow. And but yeah, so we'll be there one day. But I am having a conversation with Dr. Tachi at some point, maybe not this week, but next week. But it is on our to-do list because she also has interns that I may be able to use for our production. So
I want to talk about this one. Bryson had brought it up. I saw this on the news. Shirley Raines passed away, and she was only 58. Now I saw she was highlighted, I believe, recently within the last month or so. She became social media popular, famous because she went around and she was giving makeovers to a lot of homeless people, washing and doing their hair, and then she got into feeding them the homeless or the unhoused. I'm wondering, I don't know what happens. Let me see. I'm
gonna bring it up on the screen right now, sir.
Okay, perfect.
So you can have it. Yeah, we have her right here. There we go. So this is the story regarding Shirley, and so Shirley Raines, a Compton woman who dedicated her life to providing for the homeless and founded the nonprofit Beauty to the Streets, has died. Her organization announced she was 58 years old. Miss Shirley dedicated her life to serving others and made an immeasurable impact on homeless communities throughout Los Angeles and Nevada. A message posted to Raines' X account on Wednesday read, "Through her tireless advocacy, deep compassion, and unwavering commitment, she used her powerful media platform to amplify the voices of those in need and to bring dignity, resources, and hope to some of the most underserved population." Yeah. So there she is. Yeah. I mean, these are the heroes. These are the heroes. And so our sympathy, our condolences go to the family and everyone that knew her friends. But yeah, these are the unsung heroes in our world that make a difference, and make a difference one person at a time.
Absolutely.
So that's beautiful. Thank you for sharing. That was beautiful. Who shared that one?
That was Bryson, I believe.
Thank you, Bryson. That was beautiful. What else is here? And so check this out. So we got that one. Okay, just know God died on the cross. Yep, yes, he did. Thank you, Bubba. And Omar, there's 5 people in her watching you're watching and you want him to get a producer. Well, no, there's not just 5 people. There's been, like I said, at the max so far today, we've had 30 people, 32 people, 33 people here at one time. So you may be new here. So thank you, Jesus Crust. Okay, so thank you, Aya says, I appreciate all that you do on a daily basis, Ron and Chris. Thank you so much. Thank you. Y'all do good with she said y'all do good with trolls. I hardly have seen them. Yeah, they come out once in a while. They come out, they rear their ugly heads all the time, really, to be quite honest. I've been called the N-word, I've been called a monkey, I've been called black this. You can't imagine what we see back here.
Yeah.
We've seen it all. Like there's one right now. I gotta get off here. Here we go. Delete. There we go. We gotta delete. You know, you have to stay on top of it because unfortunately, you know, people are not, this is what some people just do nothing but sit around and just troll. I mean,
they sit in their basements. They sit in their basements in their underwear and have nothing else better to do.
What kind of life is that? There we go. Okay, so Kimmy says y'all good with the trolls. Good, we got that. Yeah, some trolls we let pass through if they are not, you know, if they're not using foul language or whatever, and being insulting. And so I see Omar reacted to a troll. Okay, so Mimi says, okay, I just went out and came back and it's a better view.
Okay. And sometimes that's all it takes is to it's like resetting your computer.
Reset the computer. And also you get a better experience when you see us on your big screen television.
Yeah.
Or on your, because you can see everything and you can see everything's expanded. So that always works. Bryson says, but send help. And the moment with Shirley, what's this? Shirley XCX comes out on New York and LA tomorrow and everywhere on February 6th and February 20th, International Day. I don't know this artist. Do you know this artist?
I mean, I believe she's a singer. I'm not as familiar with her work as maybe others are. Sorry.
Yes, and I expect only 3 million for over 14,000. Yeah. We got those up there. Let me put those up on the screen. This is Omar was sharing about with Melania.
Yeah, she got 40 million.
Yeah. And they expect only 3 million over 1,400 theaters.
Like how does a movie studio justify spending that much money on a film they know will not bring in revenue? And I mean, let's just call it what it is. It was a bribe to stay face with the administration to get all the benefits.
Exactly what it was.
And here's the thing. I'm an Apple Android fan. I've always said it, but I'm not with this Tim Cook going to the White House and placating just so that they don't have to pay tariffs on the Apple products that come into this country that are made in China.
Take a stand.
This is not a good look. And then on top of it, you know, what's disappointing to me is Tim Cook, and people will say, oh, this has nothing to do with it. It has absolutely everything to do with it. He is an openly gay CEO. And, you know, for him to take the knee to an administration that is against people in the LGBTQIA plus community, that bothers me. It really does bother me. And I've made personal decisions when it comes to, like, you know, am I going to go out and buy a new Apple product right now? And my stance on that is kind of like, no. Now here's the thing. Everything that I use to do this show and do all my work has Apple tied into it in some way. I'm not going to stop using my products just because of that, but I can say I'm not going to support it by going out and buying a new product. I mean, I might hold on to the stuff that I have for a little bit longer than I normally would until I can get some clarity on why he's doing this, even though I don't think there's any good explanation, but that's just where I land on that.
Great. Also, Dr. Tachi's in the building. She says, hello, all. And she also says they justify spending that much money when the owner of the platform is trying to be up underneath Cheeto Satan.
Yes, absolutely, Dr. Tachi.
Love you, Tachi's in the building. Ken says they're buying out theaters and offering $50 for volunteers to sit and watch it in full.
That's crazy. That's
That's the
still a
insanity.
negative because
That's the
they're not making money because they're paying. That's part of their marketing budget more than
But
likely.
isn't that like propaganda? Isn't that still like propaganda?
It is.
You're paying for watchers. Kimmy Kim
You
says,
couldn't
I
pay
think there
me.
is some kind of blackout tomorrow, then another late
Yes.
in March. Did anyone ever give stats on the week-long blackout in December? I don't see the stats from
Yeah.
that blackout for Christmas time. I think, well, we had one for Thanksgiving, and then we had
Yeah.
another one in Christmas. And yes, there is a blackout for tomorrow in regards
Hmm.
to Minnesota, and the nation is also participating in that. You can check out that on anywhere on Google; it'll pop up on your screen. And so the nation, you just put up nationwide blackout Friday, and then put the date, which is tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 30th. Is tomorrow the 30th already?
Yes, it
Whew,
is.
sheesh. And so yeah, check that out. I don't know what the impact was on those numbers. I did not get those stats. So there we go.
So wait, go, put back
Oh, you
Dr.
put that up
Tachi's
there, right?
comment.
Okay.
Yeah. She says, and let me say how much I love this look for them. That's what you get for spending 40 million on share rubbish. Absolutely
Rubbish. I
garbage.
love when
Listen,
Dr. Tati says
this
rubbish.
this 40 million is just adding to the 1.4 billion stockpile that they've made. There has never ever been a president in the White House that has made this much money while sitting in office.
Yes.
His family has basically robbed this country blind in 1 year. Okay. People complain about presidents when they leave and they make these book deals and they make all this money. Like, this is their opportunity to make money because when you're in the White House, you get paid a salary, but it's next to nothing. You know what I mean?
But the
This is
president used to make like something like 200 and something thousand
right,
dollars, and
but
now,
what? Yeah,
yeah.
but here's the thing. Well, here's something that people don't realize. Just because they're making that much money, making $20,000 in my house, do you know that they have to buy their own groceries? Like, they
Yes,
pay for their meals.
yes,
This
they
stuff
pay a
is not
lot of stuff.
free. They pay for a lot of stuff that has to come into the White House. They don't get that for free. The taxpayers aren't paying that.
Well, a lot of
They
stuff.
have to pay for it. So it's not as though like they're making this money and they're just pocketing it and they're using it frivolously. They have to use it to survive like everyone else does.
Yeah. Okay. And also, Omar says Toyota has been bullied so much by the White House that the previous CEO had been seen with all MAGA gear to to appropriate. Yes. Oh, I mean, hello. I mean, and then we got Dr. Taki says, keep in mind, High C has only been in office for 29 days and has managed to cause this much wahala. So that is yeah, so there's a lot going on. Have you guys, so what else is in the news today? Obviously what happened with Minnesota. So there seems to be a seat change in the who's in this seat of how they're going to maneuver in Minnesota and around the country. But they keep forgetting that, like someone said yesterday, this morning, that ICE was in Texas. But ICE is in Texas in the blue areas. This is a war on Democrats, blue states, blue dots in red
Mm-hmm.
states. So where they're going in the red states are the blue dots in the red states. Like I just found out today was the Austin, Texas. So there you have it. And let's see here, Doctor. Sorry, there we go. Bryson says tomorrow is nationwide shutdown, means no work, no school, no shopping. Period. Yeah, so we got that. And Dr. Tati says some really great news. Some really great news. I don't know if you know the streamer I Show Speed, but he did a fantastic 20 country tour of Africa.
Oh
Ooh,
no.
I got to check that out. Thank you, Dr. Tachi. There's also something I downloaded, and I think it would be good to bring some attention to it. And this was a documentary. Some of you already followed it. Documentary on the event that happened on August 5th in 2023, where everyone went and put up the memes of the folding chairs. But a gentleman did a whole documentary about that part of the country and put together an amazing short film. He went to these, let me see if I can get it on the screen. Hold on a second. He did go to Netflix. He went to Amazon. Think about it. This got rejected by Amazon, but the orange Cheeto wife got the deal. But this was so meaningful. It was really good. I bought it, and I should say rent it, and it was absolutely amazing. It was a great show and lots of history. Let me just see if I can get it on the screen. August 5th and 2023. Let's see, get this on the screen. Movie. Let's see. Is it Montgomery? Yeah. Let's see. We get the new movie release.
Before you go there, let me just wrap up. You talk about the change in Minnesota as far as Tom Homan now is in charge of as it was at boots on the ground over in Minnesota, and it's not like they're changing the tactics. They're just changing the personnel. Same tactics are going to be used, and then also we need to remember who Tom Homan is. Tom Homan was the one that spearheaded the child separation in the first Trump administration, and
very much so.
Took the $50,000 from the FBI undercover sting.
I'm almost there, Chris. I'm almost there.
You're good. You're good.
Oh, okay. It's by the Brick TV. By Brick TV. There we go. There we go. Brick TV. And I obviously had to support. And it's called the Alabama Brawl. That's what it is. And it's a good documentary. And how they use the Alabama Brawl, where the folding chair became the symbol, and how it was influenced by the history of the area of the river, and also in Alabama, slavery and everything. So they do a great connection. I'm going to try to get this on here for you guys, and because I think it's worth supporting. I saw Dr. Tachi. Some other people here supported it, and here we go. Let's see if I can get this on the screen. Okay, here. Take that off, and okay, so you guys can see it on the screen?
No.
Okay, let me get that. Let me stop sharing the other thing and get you guys in the loop. See all the moving pieces that go on behind the scenes, y'all? So, and here we go. And what is it? Okay, there we go. So this is it's called the Alabama Brawl. It's a trailer, Scary Hours Productions. And they did a good job on this. And I stumbled across it.
It worked today. I was expecting another peaceful, nice cruise. How are you physically right now? I'm just a little sore, a little bumps and bruises here and there, but I'm here by the grace of God.
Police in Montgomery arresting several people after a brawl along the riverfront.
What began as a normal Saturday night quickly devolved into a brawl.
Regarding the incident that took place on Saturday, August 5th, 2023.
We got off our ship to go over there to move that black pontoon boat on his own because those guys who parked there were told not to leave it there.
What exactly were they saying to you at this time?
Just nasty words, cuss words. I don't like violence.
So I'll have the link, but it really is not what you think it is. Like most, when you see it, it says Alabama Brawl, you think it's about just the Alabama Brawl. But I have a question for everyone. I know where I was when this happened. I was in Martha's Vineyard, photographing the film festival, and so we're all in the green room in the office, and we're trying to get our shooting done, and all of our phones start to blow up. Like, everyone that had Twitter, everyone that had Facebook, Instagram, and we kept seeing folding chairs everywhere on the internet. And we were just like, what is going on? Why are we seeing folding chairs? And not that you are so far removed when you are at Martha's Vineyard, but where were you when this happened? I'm curious, where were you when this happened? But again, this documentary is well done. They take clips from news organizations. They give historical mentions. They talk about the history of slavery. They talk about the history of boycotting, the history of, it is interesting how this is in Alabama, Mobile, Alabama, and Alabama has such a major role in the civil rights movement and many movements because of a lot of strong. Alabama was considered the worst of the slave states. Lots of lynchings and activity in the Alabama state, but because of adversity, the people in that state rose up in such a way to give us Martin Luther King, all these other people on the what's the name on the bus, and my brain's. But you all of the history that goes across, and a lot of it comes out of Alabama. And this documentary shares the history of that place. So I thought it was really good, well done, and it really. I hope Netflix will see how many people support this film, and that they will put it on Netflix. I think it deserves to be on Netflix. So there's my thoughts.
All right, so I had one of Bryson's comments start. Whoops, sorry.
Before you go there, Mimi said my cousin was on the riverboat that was unable to dock. I'm from Montgomery, so I know and felt everything.
Okay,
nice. Yeah, it's an interesting story. So check it out. The link will be in the description.
There's what you see on screen, and then there's always the backstory, and the backstory is always more interesting than what you think you see.
Yeah,
all right, so Bryson had a comment I wanted to touch on. So they got good news. Deputy Sheriff Sean Grayson, who shot Sonia Macy, has been sentenced 20 years in prison and found guilty. So that just came over on the on news.
Nice.
Yeah. So thank you for that, Bryson.
Thank you, Bray. That is so important. And Dr. Tachi says yes, because I saw that Dr. Tachi had viewed it. It shows you like some of the people that support. Elise has supported it and viewed it. There was a couple of people in this community that had already done so, and because of them doing so, I was like, oh, I need to see this. So Alabama Brawl. Thank you. Who else is in here? Okay. And let me look at the time schedule here.
We're good on time. We're 11:46.
Okay, good. Any other things here? Any other topics? So we got most of the topics that were.
And I think that we were doing a good job of trying to keep up with the chat today.
Yes. So we are on it. We are consciously on it, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here for you. And it's been good. And
oh wait, I got another one for you. We didn't talk about
it
yet as far as trending. So for those that have been following the Pink Wig Lady drama,
who's the Pink Wig Lady?
I don't say her name. The the music. Yes.
The yes.
So she her and her Cheeto Taco McTits met yesterday, and it was a love affair. They hugged, they kissed, and Taco McTix granted her or bestowed upon her a golden visa that gives her a fast track to becoming a citizen. Because listen, that's what this has always been about. She's been here illegally, so she got her golden card to give her a fast track to get her citizenship, and now she's looking for 2 more pardons for her husband and for her brother. So she's well on her way.
Yeah, so I'll definitely, I will share it because just a clip. I'm not going to share the news, the voice or the vocals, but
yeah, I haven't watched it. I saw it. I was like, I do not want to hear it.
Yeah, I won't play it, but I can
And
just show you where
Don Lemon called it. That's what she was doing, and he I know he put up a post about it. He was just like, I told you this is what she was trying to do, and everyone saw it. It was so blatant.
Yeah, and it really looked bad. It really did look really bad yesterday, but there you have it. Nicki Minaj will donate hundreds of thousands to Trump accounts per the president. And rap's most famous female MC stood in a white shaggy coat at the lectern, flanked by President Trump, with whom she had just held hands, and ABC Shark Tank star Kevin O'Leary. Don't get me started on Kevin O'Leary. Yeah, so there you go. That's it. You can find that story on the USA Today and the video from that if you want to check it out. I'm sure you can find it on Instagram.
It's everywhere.
There's lots of memes that are going on Instagram regarding yeah, it was, yeah, no, it's just
we
tacky.
do not talk about her. Exactly.
Just
I'm gonna put a Dr. Tachi's comment. Oh, why wouldn't let me put it up her comment? Oh, there we go. Whatever. She already excommunicated from the Black community. How sad is it that you would sell your soul? Listen, she sold her soul a long time ago. This is just
long time
being
ago.
embraced by it.
Yes, and so the other commentators would say, look how happy Cheetos was behind her. Like, oh, I'm gonna get more Black people from this. And the sad thing is, there will be Black people that will support this and support her no matter what, just like anything else. So yeah, that's it. Okay, thank you, Dr. Tachi. And I think that's it. I think we can. I don't have anything else to say, Chris.
No, I think we're good today.
I think we're good. We went through a lot of. I think we went through a lot of headlines.
Yeah.
For those that are getting ready for, just so you know, the East Coast, you Southern state folks, beware. There is a major nor'easter that is going to be moving into the East Coast this weekend. For the South, it'll be Saturday. For New York, we're looking to get some of it, not a lot.
We might not get. Yeah, there's 2 models where shifting either way. We might not get as much snow as they originally predicted, and they did say that might be a possibility. So we're on snow watch again this weekend. In the
for this weekend. Yeah, so make sure you get your groceries, get all the stuff you need to prepare, especially in the southern states, because they say the Carolinas, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia will get lots of snow regardless of the movement of this storm. So, and they're expecting blizzard conditions in the mid-Atlantic southern states. Okay, so just so you know, get out there and get ready. And if you're a photographer, photograph it after it's over when the conditions are safe. Okay, and I think that's it. Again, as we opened up the show this morning, or I should say the community opened the show, we talked about how when we don't post, your comments right away, or if we miss it, is because there's a lot of moving pieces here on the platform, vertical versus landscape. Some comments slip through. We do not see them. So if you are here, the best way to really be a part of the comments is the landscape. That's the traditional YouTube configuration, but there is the vertical as well for shorts. And also we have the StreamYard. So sometimes we don't get all the comments, and so do not take it personal. If you feel like we are not getting your comments up, we want to make sure we remind that to you, that we're here. We're here as a community. No need to feel slighted or anything like that we're not paying attention. We are trying to do our best. And so that comes with being on this platform. But we do it because we love being here with you guys, and we're here to support and bring you some information. And again, we're here to. And if there's anything that we can help with, please slip into some of you guys have our numbers, or you have our DMs and
are
you
open.
say, hey Ron, something was very important. Scroll back five scrolls. That's okay too. We're right here. We got devices that are right here on the side that we're looking at. So and then also we're making sure that we put these the comment, as you can see, the comment is in the screen, embedded into the screen.
I think we're gonna just leave that moving forward.
Yeah, so we're gonna keep that there as well.
So I just want to make mention to Bryson's comment. Yeah, so this weekend, this Sunday is the Grammys on CBS. This will be the last time it's on the network for 75 years, and Trevor Noah is hosting for the 6th and final time. Starting next year, I believe it moves over to ABC in 2027.
And then it goes to YouTube, isn't it?
No,
I think that's the Oscars.
I think that's the Oscars.
The Oscars are going to YouTube.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
But I think you'll probably see the Grammys move over there eventually too, because think about it. I mean, that's where everything's moving towards, YouTube.
YouTube is can you believe YouTube has become, I mean, man, there's so many people on YouTube with podcasts. I mean, there has to be almost 1 billion podcasts on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's a lot. So if you can get traction on YouTube, you are doing better than most. So I'm thankful for the 800 plus that we have here. We started with just 10, 15 people. Then we went to 20. Then we had 100. And now we're 800. It's a slow process in YouTube. YouTube is not like Instagram. It is not like any of the other platforms. TikTok, a lot of us are moving away from TikTok. There is also in the news about how many people have fled from TikTok with their new agreement that's happening. So some people are not. And then other folks have said that they're on TikTok, but they cannot get the same traction they had in the old format.
Well, they're being a lot of social media accounts are being shadow banned. A lot of people being shadow banned on Instagram now when they're mentioning political views that go against the administration. TikTok is not banning, but what's the word I'm looking for? They're screening and not showing comments and pages that talk about the administration in a negative way. So we are in a propaganda machine, people.
Yes, we are.
Anyway,
we are now living in different countries. Did you get you showed Dr. Tachi's
Yeah, but I'll put it back on the screen again.
Yeah, she said, how about we just do highlights from these award shows on social media? If viewership is down over a year, and nobody seems to listen to the data, let's do that. And Dr. Tati says, yes, I deleted my TikTok and I've been on it since it was music. Really? I did not. Music.ly? Musically? Like 2015. Well, I went through my TikTok yesterday and said, I'm gonna have to delete it. One is I know it's government run social media, and so that's where TikTok is. So but
announcements.
Thank you, buddy. You keep me as
semi-producer.
Yes, right. We're producing each other, and like Anderson Cooper says, keeping me honest. There we go. So if you're in the building and you want to be a part of this community, and you are here for the first time, or you've been here a while, you just didn't know we had a YouTube community page associated with this YouTube channel. Go on to the YouTube community, like Ken has done, like Gwendolyn does all the time. I'm here. We all, we participate there. Put your photographs, text postings, conversations, engagements. It is there for you to connect with one another and to connect with myself and all of us that dwell there. Okay, so join our YouTube community page. First, subscribe, become a member. Also, if you're here, make sure you hit the likes button. But there, let me go to the next screen. Let me go. Oh, my cursor. Where's my cursor? There we go. My cursor took a little vacation for a moment. Also, join the email list today by going to ronlewisphotos.com. You can click on that. New services update, industry news, monthly trends, and be in the know. Also, I am an event photographer, and I still am here. While I'm here in the city, I will photograph events. I can't believe how many new clients clients of my old clients are calling me and saying, Ron, we need you for this. We need you. I said, I had to let them know I won't be here for 3 months. So, but still, if I'm overseas, I can still work on your event as well. Also, again, we always say about our Patreon community, and I will put the Patreon QR code. It is there. Thank you, Patreon members. The paying Patreon members make this happen. If it wasn't for them, we would have no Canva. We would have no Microsoft. We would have all the things that go into putting this together every day for this community. So if you want to be a part of the Patreon members, scan the QR code in the top of your screen, and it will take you to the Patreon page where most of our Touch Base, Motivation Mondays and Tip Tuesdays, they live. Okay, and last but not least, hit the like if you're here for the first time, or you're here for the second time, whatever. And also hit subscribe. Let's get to 900. We're at 800. We passed the 800 mark. Let's go to 900. Okay, I think we got it all. And we got all the logistics set aside. Again, we want to make sure that we are able to service you better. So make sure that you are just supporting. We love your support. We can't do this without you. So here we are. Chris, last word.
Have a good Thursday, everybody. It's almost the weekend.
There you go. And hey, Brandon Martinez, I see you. He says hello. Hello. Chris Alpha. Oh, somebody said something, Chris. Dr. Taji says, Chris, the outfit is Fashion Week ready.
Well, thank you. I said I just felt like buttoning up my shirt today and throwing on a cap. A little throwback. Sometimes you just want to feel like you're going outside.
Bryson says, I got TikTok, so it's not going anywhere. Oh, that's okay. It's all about what you feel, how you feel. Yeah. Classic says, enjoy your day. And again, Brandon said, hi. So good to see you, Brandon. Okay, guys, thank you for joining us. Have a great week. Enjoy. And we'll see you tomorrow for our Focus Friday, where we focus on accounts that inspire, encourage, and inform. So let's do that tomorrow. See you later. Bye.